Yes. Good morning. Happy Friday, Red Army. This is the one of them called Casey, aka Face, doing this for 1878 Casuals. We brought to you by Terrace Cult and Moo Mia Ice Cream. Shout out to the one of them called Mark. Well, the game, Real Betis, Europa, round 16. It's the reaction you want. It's exactly what you want to see. A 4-1, 4-1 dominant performance. Let's call it dominant is what you want from after what happened last weekend. You know, even after the game, you could tell it wasn't like a jubilant reaction from the man. Everybody was still toned down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was still calm because whatever we went through before that game, it has to resonate. It has to be a time of motivation. You know, I do not want that bad taste to come out them mouth for a while, because that was shock. It was shock for the supporters. It was shock for them. It has to be shock for them because they know that's in them still, and we know it too. But the way they reacted was brilliant. We took our chances. We got blood clot. We had 25 shots, 13 pound goal. Numbers like that is hard to lose. You know, a lot of guys did well. I want to say I'm happy for Woot. You know, I'm not into it badgering and tearing down players, and I hear enough people do that. You know, and you know, listen. It's not Woot's fault. You know, Woot didn't put himself in the situation. Woot is benefiting from the situation, and Woot works his tail off. Woot has work ethic, and I respect that in that man. And when he scored that goal, the relief that come out of that man was, oh, bumba clot. What one? I mean, how could you not like that man? You know, I'm not saying I want him to be on the team next year and whatnot, but that that release, that wanted to get the result for us, for himself, you have to respect it. You have to. You know, too much. We live in a microwave society, and everybody is they want results now and this now. It takes time for some people. You know, you just can't do it. Some of y'all ain't doing what you're supposed to do, but you all want judgment and fuck none off and all that blood clot type talk. I'm not here for all that. No, I'm very happy for Woot. I hope it leads to more. Listen, I'm not saying Woot needs to be leading our line next year, but you have to respect the effort the man's doing in it. You know what I'm saying? You have to. Next, Bruno, my captain. Shout out to Bruno. Way to come back. Way to bounce back. We're not going to talk about the previous thing. It's not in the characteristic. It's not what we want from a captain. We all know that, and you know that more than anybody. So, Bruno, shout out to you. Good job. You know, Bruno was everywhere, doing things, assists, goals, what it was. What we needed, he did it. Rashi, consistent to bumba clout. What, Guan? Rashi's on here doing mad things. Man, that goal was like, it had to go in. There was no choice. No choice. It had to go in. Excited for Rashi. The Rashi's consistent. Happy with him. He went from 5 goals last year to Bomba C 26 this year in all comms. Salute Rashi. The midfield was decent. It was sometimes, you know, it's Casemiro is controlling the show when, you know, we had moments of, you know, the control. It's like we are not doing our best in possession. We still have moments. Every moment Real Betis get yesterday, it was off our turnovers. And that's between the midfield and the back four. Midfield was calm. It wasn't like a dominant thing. Casemiro had a turnover that led to a goal. But you know what? I don't know what them call handball, but let me tell you something. If a man do so, blood clot, do so, all right, the ball coming, he do so. That is not accidental. That is premeditated. He's thinking, that's like he catching a punt return to a bumba clot, and he do this Ross clot, and then he do this, and the ball. If he didn't do this, the ball gone, that's up. That's what I'm talking about, the referees. Oh, it's shambolic. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess. Talk about this as accidental. Accident is my pussy clock. The man just saw. Accident. Go on. Wrestlers, they're washed. The referees are washed. I don't know. I don't know who certifies what to be a referee, but they must go to school of Braille, and they must all have blind to. I don't understand the referee. Okay, enough. So we have to be better on possession. De Gea has to be better with distribution. And his decision making, the game was still edgy. It was edgy. You know what I'm saying? David, just kick ball to Bomba Clot, to Ross Clot, Stockport or something. Just kick ball. Don't do cute and all that and turn it over. If all is fails, just kick it. But I don't need to tell him. It's just sometimes you wonder what won. I thought Pelestri was magnificent. I thought Anthony. Decision making has to get better. It has to get better. You can have more going on, and your talented youth can be better. Pelestri was magnificent. I thought Aaron Wan-Bissaka represented himself well. Delot had moments. Malacia was calm. I think Luke needed a rest, but everything was pretty much calm. Is what you wanted in a result. 4-1 is cool, and the numbers proved it. We was on them, and that's how it's got to be. We can't let no more teams bring game to us in that mannerism. Ten Hag salute you. Going with the same lineup, I would not have predicted it. I was trying to sit man, but that's why he's the gaff. That's why he's the man who's leading us. Whew. I feel better, but I'm like the team. You can see in the press conference, the Moons was toned down a little bit. Everybody wasn't too excited because it's going to resonate. It's still going to hurt, but I feel better. I'm proud of the boys, the way they represent themselves. Can't be nothing but happy. Feel me? Check the thing. This is Casey, 1878 Casuals. Brought to you by Terrace Colt and Moo Moo Mia Ice Cream. Up the Reds. And if y'all tripping, Glazers out need to be trending. Enough.